We are live. This is the Reseller Wake Up, episode 132. What is going on, everybody? Today's a Friday, end of the week, garage sale day. Not around here. It's raining. And usually when it rains around here, then you just see lines of cars around the back of the thrift store of people donating because they don't want to stand out there in it. So I guess this weekend's going to be a thrift store weekend for me. But what's going on with you, John?
Not much. Wife's in surgery, having her foot done. I don't fully understand it. She's got a lot of pain in her foot, and they're breaking the bones and screwing them back together or whatever.
Ew. Yeah,
So she'll be a mess for a few weeks. But I wrote a post this morning about this. I love this business for that reason.
Yep.
I humped for the last 2.5 weeks. If you've been following me, I humped getting stuff into Amazon, so I had extra inventory. And this way, when she needs me, I'm here for her. And then if I need to do something, just like you when you moved, same thing.
Yeah.
Click, it's off.
Yeah, if I had it to do over again, I think I would have concentrated less on like piling as much inventory into Amazon as I could and concentrated more on getting everything organized better so that after the move I'd be able to like segue back and not have to worry about what I'm dealing with right now. But
well, did you get that room yet?
Yeah.
That office, you're all in?
It's done. So I'm probably going to start once I get the internet down there hooked up, which I got to call Comcast today and find out when they can get in there and set it all up. I'll probably do a couple live streams from there and stuff just to show everybody around. And I know the couple guys that have been trying to get a hold of me that want to look at all the, like, come in and buy some stuff, give them a chance to kind of get a better idea of what's down there instead of just having to like come down here from across the country to buy it blind, But I'm excited. I need to get back to it. I really want to get back and start doing more eBay again just because I feel like, I don't know, like it's more of a, Amazon is great, but it's all at once, you do the work, you're done, then you go out and you source some more, then you do the work and you're done. And it's like you do it at your convenience. And for me, sometimes
Tomorrow.
It's a little too convenient.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. I got plenty of time tomorrow. I just sent a shipment in. I don't need to work on this next one already. But yeah, sometimes I'm a little bit too lackadaisical. But when I'm doing eBay, when I'm on you get on that schedule, it's like you get up, you got to ship. If you don't have anything to ship, you got a list, you've got time set up for it. With Amazon, it's like, all right, I got time. I'll sit here and knock out 100 ASINs, put into the next shipment, and then takes a couple of days and it's off, but and I don't quite have enough. Maybe I'll go and source today instead of work on the shipment. But
yeah, I have to become real dedicated. I took that large loan from Amazon.
Oh yeah, that would be
and now I have to spend I figured it out. I have to spend $800 a day, 6 days a week to use up what they gave me and what I have currently for sourcing. And in July, I'm probably going to have to up that to like $1,200 a day.
Jeez.
I
would have to find a wholesale supplier to be able to hit those kind of numbers. I mean, typical day for me of sourcing is like $200 or $300, and that's just hitting 3 or 4 thrift stores, like 4 or 5 GameStops, and then like some Walgreens if I have time or whatever, or if I hear about something, like some store that's having some kind of clearance. That's usually where I go overboard, but it's always worth it.
When I took the loan, when I accepted it, the terms and got it going, I reverse engineer everything. And I want to take their money because it's fourth quarter. I want to take the loan, and at the end of the loan, I want to have 25 in my bank and their loan paid off. So I kind of reversed engineered down to what I have to do per day. And I was like, oh, this is no big deal. I just, I got an order today. I got to pick up at Dollar Tree, $900 and some. Last week was $1,200. And then it's like, okay, but what am I going to buy the other 5 days?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you're doing a lot more retail arbitrage or online arbitrage? What are you doing to pick up the
Well,
slack?
with my wife's surgery and I can't leave the house for 2 weeks, I got to be here in case she needs something. She needs help getting up out of bed, or, my wife's blind to one eye and deaf in one ear, so she has no depth perception, and now she loses 1 foot that she can put weight on. I really have to make sure that she's okay. I'm going to do a lot of midnight to 6 a.m. online arbitrage, and I'm also trying to find more wholesale stuff that I can buy 100 of for Christmas.
Yeah. I'm totally in Q4 mode now myself. Like most of the stuff. I mean, I'm buying anything that obviously with a good rank that's going to sell, but I'm focused more on leaning more towards the Q4 stuff. Like I'm not looking so closely at the prices now, like what they're selling for on Amazon. I'm pricing stuff up just because I know. I mean, anything that you send in right now, you don't have to worry about storage fees until February, right? The long-term storage.
Long term.
Yeah. So I'm just not even paying attention to the long-term storage, and I'm not really looking for the quick flips as much as, I mean, I want to have, those $10,000-$20,000 months this Q4 and see how much of the stuff I can really blow out when it's actually going for a lot more. Like a lot of the video game stuff especially. I mean, it sells okay now, and it's obviously just going to keep on selling, but I mean in Q4 it's going to be, a lot of this stuff sells for twice as much as what it sells for today, and instead of selling like one a month, you're selling one a week or whatever, and that's on listings with 500 people selling the same item.
Yep.
So I mean, it's just insane. But so Joe asked about if I'm going to be doing a walkthrough of the warehouse. I actually have a video on my channel where I walked through the warehouse like before we started setting it all up, just to kind of give an idea of what's down there and what I'm dealing with. But yeah, once I get in there and I've got my Wi-Fi set up, I'll probably do another video just to show everybody like the layout and what I got planned. I'm gonna have to do some organizing over the weekend just to get it started, just to get it set up the way that I want it, and then see how I don't know. I've got some of that stuff on Amazon right now, merchant fulfilled, and not a single item is sold. So I don't know about sending it like the waiters and stuff like that into Amazon as much now. I think I'm gonna do lots and put it all on eBay just to see if I can get it out quicker, because I just don't want to really deal with it, and I'd rather have it gone. I'm more focused. I'm more worried about like being able to have my workspace than have that inventory that I don't care about, that I'm not going to go out trying to source fishing gear just because I got a bunch of crap in there right now that I'm starting to work with,
Well, I have an item, just to give you an idea of the difference between, for me anyway, MF and FBA. I have an item that I was selling a steady one per week. And it's the cost of it is, the sale price is like $55. I said, well, I'll take 15 of them and I'll ship them in and see what happens. I just had to order 100 because the 15 were sold out in 3 days.
Oh, wow.
I went from like a 950,000 sales rank on the item. I'm like 33,000 right now and dropping.
That's insane.
Because they're buying it off the MF because it's so high in the rankings, that they're buying it MF because I backed it up with an MF listing. That as soon as this stuff goes back in, to FBA, I think the rank's going to drop below 20.
Yeah.
you know. And I never thought, I thought the 15 was a 2-month supply.
Yeah, but that's the difference between merchant fulfilled and FBA. But
Excuse me.
yeah, Delmar, I've got you in mind, man. Like you're gonna have to make a plan to come up here and take a look around. Let me make a video just so you don't waste your time, so you can really see. But if there's anything in particular that you want me to look for, let me know, and I'll let you know if I got it or not. But yeah, I actually picked up a fishing reel or like what, Wednesday I think it was. Went ahead and stopped by a Goodwill, and there was a bin somebody had donated of old fishing reels, and I was looking them all up, and I only found one that was really worth much, but they were all marked $2.99, and there was one that was like $50, and so I'll take it. The rest of them seemed to be like 10, 15. I wasn't gonna deal with that stuff, but I probably could have just bought them all and made a big lot and sold them for parts or something, but just don't have enough experience selling that kind of stuff, so I didn't want to take the risk. Plus, I had so much other good stuff that day that wasn't too big of. I wasn't like digging for I wasn't scraping the bottom of the barrel or anything. You know what I mean? I wasn't trying too hard to find all the stuff that just find something. But what's going on, Danica? How are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
We forgot to turn the fan off last night, so my face is like poofed up and I'm snuffly. I can't sleep with like moving hair on my face.
Yeah.
I don't know I don't know. It like makes me wake up like my allergies have just gone insane.
Yeah.
It's not a pretty sight.
I think I'm gonna go look at a motorcycle today.
Shut the front door. What kind?
Yeah.
Do you have pictures?
A piece of junk.
Those are
No,
fun.
it's a '93 Yamaha Virago 500. It's only $850. I'm like, okay, yeah, if I can get into a bike for under $1,000 after paying like a year of insurance and the registration, then that is exactly what I'm looking for right now.
Well, that gives you a lot of money to play with fixing it up.
Oh no, this thing's nice. It's in really good shape. It's ready to go. I mean, it's only got 13,000 miles on it. I mean, it's
Why
nice
is it only
and clean.
$150?
850.
Oh, I thought you said 150. I was thinking it was it was a project bike you were getting.
No,
I was
I'm
like,
not buying
dude, you
a
are
project.
hella under $1,000.
I'm not trying to buy a project bike.
Ah,
But yeah, this one's ready to go. I just want something to get me around, and if you can, I figure if I can spend less than $1,000 on it, then I literally can save enough in gas to cover the price of the bike after like a year of riding it.
no doubt.
But
I know somebody's got a Harley for sale.
yeah,
On the
I'm
East
gonna have to get
Coast.
one of those $15,000 Amazon loans if I'm gonna buy a Harley.
Dude, that would cover the front wheel.
Do you want to hear something sick? It will just it's gross. Like someone that John knows, like I was green with envy. He was getting parts from Newegg. John was going to help him put together a new rig, and Newegg was being ridiculous about it not being his home address, because we're on the road kind of people. And so he was like, fine. So he went and bought everything on Amazon. And Amazon has a thing now where you can use your American Express points to make purchases on Amazon. So Home Skillet got his rig, all of the parts for his rig for you just using Amazon or just using American Express points. And I mean, he's building like a very, very nice gaming computer. And I was like, oh, you suck. How many points did you have on your American Express? But I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know that you could use American Express points to make purchases on Amazon.
You can use it to make any purchase, can't you? As long as they take the credit card.
No,
No?
not your points.
What
Like
are American
your
Express points?
reward points.
Well,
Like you know
that's
how
what
you
they're for, right? To spend.
no, not like that. You get like you typically you buy things like through a specific airline. You can use them for tickets, or you can get things through the site of the card that you have. Not spend it on some third party website that is in no way associated with you. This was his American Express that he's using points to purchase on Amazon.
Okay.
I've never, ever, ever heard of that,
Gotcha.
but I'm totally looking into it now.
Hey, Danica, I was thinking about you yesterday.
Where are you?
Yeah, remember when Mike put that picture of that big Dollar Tree building up,
Yeah,
and you said if you could source in there, you'd be happy?
totally would.
They asked
Would
me
that
in
not be
the
fun?
storeroom yesterday.
I saw that.
Man, these ceilings are like 14 feet high, and he's got boxes thrown all the way up to the top of this mountain of boxes. He said, come sit, set up all your equipment, plug in. Here's the plug over here. I'll give you the password to the internet. We'll sit back here. Whatever it takes, we'll go through them all, and you can buy whatever you want.
That would
What?
be fun. Did you miss that post?
Yeah, I missed that
I was
post.
like, what?
So they're basically letting you set up shop in their storeroom, and
Only on Thursdays, right?
Yeah, only on Thursdays because it's the day before the truck. So, you know,
they
as
need to
long as
make
I can get
room in
in
there.
there with the
Right.
store manager, he'll stay back there with me, and we'll go box by box through everything they have in the storeroom. And there's got to be stuff for last Christmas buried in this
Oh
mountain.
yeah.
That I'll be setting up for fourth quarter. I'm
Dude,
like,
I
okay.
could make them so happy if they would take me back there.
That is a heck of a deal right there.
Right?
That
I
is
bought out.
interesting.
What happened was I bought out an end cap. They had just finished stocking a whole entire end cap with a toy, and I put them all in the cart. And he says, "Oh, I got like 8 boxes in the back of those things if you want them." I said, "Yeah, I'll take them. Just put them aside, and I'll have to come back because I got the little car. I can't fit all of them in the. I barely got what I bought in the car." And I, I bought Beyblades. I'll be honest. The Dollar Tree carries Beyblades right now.
I hate those things.
Yeah, well, I got a little trick up my sleeve for fourth quarter, so don't
No,
run
I
out
mean-
thinking you're just going to jump on a listing. I got something.
No, I mean I
No.
hate the toy itself. Like I hate those things.
Oh, I
they-
was playing with mine last night. I played for an hour with it.
Don't get it in near like your porcelain bathtub. Kids were running them in the bathtub. Scarred all to hell and back.
Yeah, and I got they have the steel ones.
Oh, yep, that's what'll do it too.
Those things are cool. You can take them apart and change the pieces between them. And I was getting into it. I was playing. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Oh, good on you, dude.
But, oh yeah, I'm going to make a bundle out of them. But I got another product to bundle them with that is hard to find. But I got it. So, but I'm sending it in for fourth quarter.
Yeah.
But that's the kind of stuff he's got. I mean, it's just I walked in and it was like, I felt like, wow, this is Christmas back here because it's just this. Imagine how big of around it's got to be the top box is like 14 feet in the air. And they just keep throwing boxes up on this pile to keep it because they got nowhere to put it.
Yeah.
See, that's what I need to find. I need to find one like that.
Yeah, I'm sure most of them are like that. It's just getting to know the managers well enough that they'll let you go back there and do that.
I felt bad. These guys were humping my, they would, like, I got, $1,000 a week coming into the store, so they got to sort it out and bring it out front for me every week. I bought them all lunch one day. Cost me $40. I'm like their best friend now when I walk in the store. They want to push my cart. They'll,
Good service at Dollar Tree, huh?
Oh,
But you're like bringing up pizza and
too,
crap, right?
I don't
What's that?
remember. I don't remember the closest one to me. It's like I don't have a Dollar Tree anywhere near me. I think I had to drive like 30 minutes.
They're everywhere here. I mean, they're as almost as prolific as Walgreens, not quite.
I'm pretty sure there's not one in my county.
How about deals, Danica?
Nope. There are no dollar type establishments anywhere in my county.
I wish I could get deals. Deals is the place.
There's a Deals in Louisville, Kentucky. Well, Hebron, I guess. That's where anyways, outside of Louisville, Kentucky, in Bullitt County.
Where are you?
It is I'm in Wisconsin, on Lake Michigan. My in-laws used to live in Shepherdsville, Kentucky, right outside of Louisville.
Okay. I'm like, why is she talking about Kentucky? I thought she was up north somewhere.
Dude, we've been everywhere. But that Deals is gorgeous. I mean, it is absolutely gorgeous. The stuff that they have in there, they always have. It's like somehow they opted out of all the cheap, crappy looking stuff, you know. That's that whole little shopping center, and across the street, like there's a Deals, and then there's like a Kroger, and then there's you can stop and get lunch, and then you can go in the antique mall, that antique mall is awesome, and then across the street from all of that is a huge Walmart and Kohl's, and it's like there's your sourcing day. I miss them living there because that was a nice area.
Yeah.
This is going to be the first time for fourth quarter that I sell more than $1,000. You know, this is my Q4 for my main product. You know, I have $2,000 orders coming in sometimes every day from one customer. So this is my Q4. This year's the first year I'm actually going to do something for Q4. Usually I just take it off and do nothing, but we're going to see what happens.
I'm trying to answer or read in the chat. I missed Angie leaving.
Yeah.
I was trying to see what they were talking. Oh, Brandy.
Oh, Adam's just talking about how rich he's going to be by the end of the year.
I know he will.
He's so awesome.
If he keeps it up, he's not going to get cookies when he gets here.
Yeah, I never even heard of Deals. Deals.
Never heard of Deals?
Yeah.
That might be a more of an East Coast thing. I don't know.
It's a Dollar Tree. It's a step up from Dollar Tree. They go from like $1 to $15, $20 items.
Okay.
But they have. It's just crazy how much nicer. You know how much nicer this stuff is.
But it's like Walmart and Target. You find everything in Walmart and Target on Amazon already.
Mm-hmm.
I've found a lot of things at Deals that I could make bundles out of that's not on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem
there's a lot of stuff.
Shipping the stuff in, their shipping rates stink to your house.
Okay.
Do they not ship to store?
They ship to their store. It has to. If you buy a Deals item, it has to go to a Deals store. So I can't ship Deals stuff to a Dollar Tree.
Well, I guess that does make sense though, because they're two separate entities under the one umbrella.
Back and track the trailer up from me. I would put an order in once a month for a truckload.
Yeah. Well, if you're buying by the truckload, then maybe you could work something out.
I've already tried. I've found the source for one of my products at Dollar Tree in China, and for me to buy it from China, I can save about 18 cents an item. It's not worth it.
Well, if you're buying 1,000 of them, it might be worth it.
Even at 100,000, it's not worth it.
Even if they'll ship it directly to your house and you don't have to deal with Dollar Tree?
Dollar Tree is like 650 feet from my warehouse storage thing.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you, I got the best of the world. This is my mother. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I got a bundle. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. There's a Dollar Tree right next to my shop. I mean, it's like literally a block away. So, and then there's another one, like between trying to think where all the Dollar Trees are in my area. I got a bunch of them, but I don't know. Every time I go in there, I don't want to deal with making bundles. So I'm looking at everything like I wonder. I find so much.
Kitchen. There's stuff. If you go in the kitchen, there's stuff that you can send in on its own.
Yeah, there's a lot of like towels and like some of the utensils and stuff, but I don't know. I keep looking at this stuff going, man, if I was to order this and this is what showed up and I paid $15 for it, I'd be mad. I'd be like, why did I pay $15 for this chintzy piece of crap? You know,
Yeah.
just because I mean, and that does go through my mind when I'm sourcing. I mean, I know a lot of people just 100% are going by ranking and price. Like they do a snapshot and then they make their buying decision off of that. I mean, I that's just like the first thing that I look at. After that, then I sit there and do the research. Like I check Camel, Camel, Camel. I look at Keepa. I check FBA Toolkit. You know, just to
For
see
Dollar
what
Tree, for Dollar Tree stuff, I just check the reviews and make sure no one is saying, "Hey, you can get this at the Dollar Tree for $1." Blah. You know, if there's none of those,
yeah.
Yeah, then I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
You
I
know.
don't know.
Yeah, you know, but Dana, because sometimes when I was hearing you guys, sometimes there's things that say they bought it at Dollar Tree. It doesn't matter because, like, you don't have a Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
It does. You know, it doesn't matter that you can get it at a Dollar Tree.
Then, well, the other thing about Dollar Tree is like, okay, so if I go into Dollar Tree and I see something, it's like, okay, it costs $1. I can sell it for 10, and there's like 3 on the shelf. All right, so now I'm buying those 3 items, and I'm only gonna make, you know, after all the fees and everything, $5 an item. That's only $15 in my pocket. And if I can only find like 2 or 3 of those types of things, I mean, it's just, I don't know, it just doesn't always seem worth it to me. I mean, if you're doing it like you're doing it, John, where you're buying, where you can get the stuff to ship to the store and you're buying like 200 at a time, and you've got like 10 different items that you're doing that with, that's different. Now it's all of a sudden worth it. But I mean, just the stuff that I find is just, I need to figure out some of those. Like every time I go in there, though, I walk over to the picnic section and the party section, and I see the tablecloths and plates and forks and all the matching colors and all the different ones. Like I see so many bundles sitting there that I know I could probably, you know, you pay $5 for 5 different items, and they would probably sell for 30 on Amazon for like just bundling up some, like a barbecue bundle or a picnic bundle or a birthday party bundle. But I'm just lazy.
The reason, see, and that's where I make my money.
Yeah.
Your laziness makes me my money.
They're so easy though. It's so easy to.
Well, I'm just always afraid. It's so easy that I'm going to take the time to do the work, and then somebody else is going to get on the listing, and then.
That's where you find something proprietary that you can put in there with it. Or, well, here's the thing. Get stuff from another store too. Don't get everything in the bundle from Dollar Tree. That's a big one. Because most people are just too late. Well, like you said, you're too lazy to bundle from one store. So think of how many people you're going to cut out, you know, that are too lazy to bundle from 2 stores.
Well, that's what I've been looking at. It's like, okay, so if I want to buy a blue tablecloth with blue forks and blue spoon, or like blue silverware with blue napkins and blue cups and blue plates, what do I bundle with that from another store to make it harder for somebody to find it?
You want a profitable bundle? You want me to give you a profitable bundle?
Not on air.
Go in the Dollar Tree, get light blue and light pink, and build yourself a baby reveal bundle. And find one item at a different store and put in that bundle, and you're going to keep 90% of your competition off of it.
Like
and the people that are willing to do the work will keep your price up. They're not going to cut. They're not going to come in and slash your price on you.
Okay, so I've never been to a baby reveal party. What is a baby reveal kit?
They do everything on the table in blues and pinks.
They do other colors. Sometimes they use other colors in there too. So you can do. I mean, go ahead.
To kind of read up on it. Just read, type in Google, what's a baby reveal party? And basically what it is they have a party now instead of a baby shower. They have a party where everybody gets together and they reveal the sex of the baby they're having. But what I'm saying is you'll find some of those packages on Amazon. Do it for the twin. That little odd niche that nobody wants to cover because it doesn't sell as fast as the blue and as fast as the pink because you have less people having twins that are one boy and one girl.
Mm-hmm. And so, I mean, do they have? So would you just like buy the party favors and then throw in like a toy or something with the?
Yeah, find something different. Find I don't know. Go to Walmart for the forks
Mm-hmm.
because Walmart has a party section too that's 97 cents.
Mm-hmm.
Buy one. One thing in the bundle is from the Walmart store. You're going to cut out most of your competition because people ain't going to want to walk over to Walmart and pick up the other item.
Yeah. But then again, if you're just buying the forks from Walmart, then I just feel like that would be easier for the person trying to match your bundle to just use the Dollar Tree forks and call it good.
They have to find your bundle first.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I don't think as many people jump on stuff, as people are afraid. But, I mean, on something like that, you can write an ebook with ideas to use at their baby reveal party. And no one, that ebook, you have that ebook. It's not like you're selling it. No one else can get that ebook. So now you've got two huge things going for you. One, you've got this free, look at what you get for free, with this, if that's how you want to market it. Two, no one else can get that, so they can't jump on your bundle. There are a lot of people that bitch about that, but there's
well, it was what Dave was
saying
saying about like outsourcing an ebook, just finding an ebook from one of these sites where you can get the rights to sell an ebook, and you don't even have to write it yourself. You don't have to do anything yourself. You just buy the ebook, make a cover for it, include it with your bundle, and now every time somebody buys the bundle, they can get that ebook, and if it's your ebook. You got like a ghost name or ghostwriter name or whatever on it or whatever pen name, and somebody else wrote it. You didn't do anything.
Well, for that, you can, like, for something as simple as one of those, like, it would be, you can, and please don't take this the wrong way, but you can do a ton of Googling, about, like, keeping with our example, the baby reveal party. You can Google and for ideas and things, come up with a few on your own. Don't be completely lazy. But, you know what I mean? But you can take those, look at those ideas, and it's gonna make you think of, like, a butt ton of ideas.
Yep.
Just from looking at those few things that you've Googled. And you could want a book like that, which is really just a list. You can knock that out an hour. I mean, honest to goodness, because you're really just give them, just say 20. You get this ebook with 20 ideas for your baby reveal party. 20 things, you can come up with 20 things, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
You can do those all day long for simple little ideas like that.
Yeah, and then just bundle some balloons with some tablecloths and forks and plates and cups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now another thing, like on party bundles like that, if you get decent invitations from somewhere.
There you go.
That's a really good way to.
That's probably the best way right there.
Dude, I'm gonna. By the time I release my book thing, I'm going to give you every single idea that is in
Dollar Tree has invitations, but you can't buy them online, and only some stores carry them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can expect that in like 2020, right, Danica?
Dude. I need to talk to you about something.
All right.
I sent in yesterday. Jake and I we actually put together a bundle together, like brainstorming and that kind of thing together, and so stoked about it. It went into the warehouse yesterday.
Already selling?
No, it was mailed yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Are you going to run a PPC on it?
Yeah, as soon as it hits the warehouse.
You kind of have to when you make a new listing, right? I mean, you can't just like
Um,
put a listing up and expect anybody to buy it, no matter
this
how
one
good
I'm
the
pretty
listing.
sure that I'm not even certain that it'll need that it'll need the pay per click.
I was going to say, if you remember my top secret product,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you guys helped me after the show one time, and we kind of put a listing together, and Gil Money was in here, Dave from Gil Money was in here, and we put a listing together. By the end of that day, I had 5 sales. No
Oh
pay,
wow.
Nice.
no
Huh.
pay per click. It's an item that's not on Amazon that is regularly searched, and it just kind of, now it's a steady money maker for me.
Brandy, you don't need a lot of overhead to do them. I mean, you can do a test. You can send in a test of 5 to 10 bundles that cost you anywhere from $3 to $5 to put together. So it's not a huge amount of overhead at all. You
And to
know.
be honest, if you want to test it on eBay, you can do that too. I mean,
Oh yeah, you can do them on eBay.
if I go to,
They
I mean, if
sell
you're
on
a,
eBay.
yeah, I
Bundles
mean, if
are
you're a
great.
Dollar Tree, think about it. You're paying, if you're using Dollar Tree, everything's a dollar. You
Yep.
know, if you've only got 4 or 5 items in your bundle, then, I mean, it's only $4 or $5. If you buy 5 of each item, now you're looking at $20 or $25. That's not a big investment. That's not a whole lot of capital just to try something out. And then if it turns out to be something that sells on the regular, I mean, I've even thought about this. I'm close enough to Dollar Tree where I could set up a bundle, merchant fulfilled, and not
Mhm.
even buy the stuff until it sells. And every time it sells, walk into Dollar Tree, because I've been into enough Dollar Trees to know what is always on the shelf every single time I walk in there.
Right.
Just buy the stuff off, like buy it as I need it, And
Yep.
if you get to the point where you're selling 10 a day, now you might have to get a little worried and start having inventory. But I mean, it's not
It's
that,
so doable.
yeah.
Blogs by Callie said, with no rankings, how well do you expect the bundle to do? It's a lot of, when you put together a bundle, a lot of it beyond the obvious of make a good freaking bundle. Beyond that, if you are spot on with your keywords, your search terms, and your title, you've got it. If it's good enough, and I think the one that this last one that we put together, I'm pretty freaking certain that it is spot on. I spent a lot of time on the title, on my bullet points, and on my search terms. A lot of time on them. But I'm fine with putting in that time to research those 3 things, that I'm pretty comfortable knowing that I may not even need to do the pay-per-click. I'm going to let it sit there for a couple of days. Once it hits the warehouse, once it's live, I'm going to let it sit there for a couple of days and see if I even need to do the pay-per-click. And if I do, I'm very confident that if I do the pay-per-click, I don't think I'll be able to keep up with it for the season.
I have a toy bundle. To give you an idea, you can take a toy bundle with no sales, run a pay-per-click on it, and I have it in less than 30 days in the top 100.
Wow. So it's
Now,
not very good.
You just have to do them
but
right.
of the subcategory that it's in, which
Yeah.
is all I need. I mean, I'm making sales every. It's almost like Danica. There's some bundles that I have that I didn't think were going to do well, and I can't keep up with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And by can't keep up with them, how many sales a day do you think on average?
I have one right now. I have somebody out on the road that I'm paying because I can't be on the road sourcing. I have a bundle right now that's 5 pieces, 2 from one store and 3 from another store. And he said, "What? How many do I need to buy today?" I said, "If you can get me 500, I'll take 500, and that'll be a 30-day supply."
Wow. Yeah, I need a couple of those. That'd be
And
nice.
don't think it's big profit. I'm making $3-4
Oh, okay.
net profit, but it's a fast mover. It's easy to bundle. It's not a lot of work. There's no damage.
And it doesn't cost a lot up front.
and it's not a lot of cost up front.
I mean, at $3, what's your margin?
What am I paying for it?
Yeah.
The bundle cost me $5, and I make like $3.75 to $4.25
After all fees and
after
costs
shipping
and shipping.
after everything, and then I got to pay him out of it because normally I do the sourcing, but I got to pay him out of it now.
Okay. But if you're selling 500 of them, do the math. I mean,
I got to go. That's the hospital.
If you're doing Dollar Tree, that type of bundle, the cheap to put together bundles, if you put together the right one where you can hit that magic 35 price, you're talking what, about 400% ROI?
Yeah.
I mean, I have to bust out the calculator, but it is extremely possible to have hundreds of percent ROI. Like some of the examples in that stupid book that is now the bane of my existence. The examples, I mean, there are some in there that are 2, 3, 4, 500% ROI. And these are bundles that I put together to, like, I didn't even choose them as carefully as I would because I don't want people to get the book and buy the bundles in the book. You know what I mean? It was, because I mean,
you're trying to find ways to give examples without giving away like exactly what to go out and buy, so that somebody.
I want them to think. I don't want like 20 people competing for to do each bundle in the stupid book.
And plus, you don't want people to read the book and then be like, "Oh, cool, I'll go and do this bundle." And like you said, 30 other people have the same idea, and now they're mad at you.
Yes.
For
that is like a huge disclaimer in the book.
Bad bundle.
Yeah, that is a huge disclaimer. I wanted to show them the profits that are the potential profits, but I also wanted to show them the type of things that you need to bundle together. Like, you really have to make sure that these are complementary. You know what I mean? But I didn't want them to be so easy that they would run out and do them. I'm talking like source, because I did all the sourcing online just in case. Because you always have those people, there's none of that near me. So I did every single one of the bundles is sourced online. And you still had profits like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
My wife's out. She's doing good for anybody who wants to know.
Excellent.
That's good.
That
you gotta go pick her up, or?
Nah, now she's still sleeping.
Oh, okay.
It's this is I'm out in the middle of I'm on the edge of protected land. So there's hospitals that are 25 minutes from here, but they have these surgical centers where they can do in and out surgeries. She's in one of those, but you're not allowed back in the recovery room. All you can do is drop the patient off and pick them up.
Gotcha.
That's a bummer.
I'm 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes down the street, so it's not so bad for me. I'd rather be home than sitting in a waiting room.
Oh God,
Don't blame me.
I hated being in the waiting rooms.
Poor Adam sitting in the waiting room waiting on his dad.
Can you imagine?
That breaks my heart. It do.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And now he's back in, and he's got to go through it all over again.
Yeah. Actually, I had this laptop that I bought a while back. Joe's talking about computers in the chat. I bought this thing. It was like a dual core, 3 gigs. It wasn't a great computer, but it was like $15 at a thrift store, missing the hard drive. Finally bought a charger for it because I just figured, all right, I'm gonna keep looking until like I find a charger at a thrift store or something. Then finally I was like, you know what? I'm trying out this Prime thing. I want to see how it works. I picked it up for like $6 or something like that on Amazon, and of course the thing works perfectly. So battery even holds a charge. So, and I paid $15 for it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but I don't know. I've got a love-hate relationship with computers. Especially selling them. I mean, I like to play with them. I obviously like using them, but selling computers, I never had very much luck. And buying used parts, I always feel bad because a part will show up and it doesn't work, and then you gotta send. And it's like I have the worst luck. I mean, like half of the used parts that I buy online end up being like not working for one reason or another. And I mean, the reason why I don't like doing computers is because people expect you, hey man, this didn't work. Okay, well I'll just send you an immediate refund.
Right.
That's what they expect. They don't want you to send it back. They don't want any of that. They just want the money back.
Mm.
And if you try and get them to do anything else, then they get mad. I sold a video card. This thing worked perfectly. It was an old Radeon 9800 Pro, very high end at the time, like when it was. But it's like one of the last AGP cards, so it's one of the best AGP cards you can buy. So they still sell pretty good, like $50. And I sold it, and this guy sends it back and said that it didn't work. Why? He said that it got like artifacts or something, which it didn't. I mean, I tested it myself, but he was trying to overclock it, and it didn't get the results that he wanted. So yeah,
He's trying to overclock something that old.
Well,
Like,
they
how far was he
overclock
pushing?
They overclock really well, and I mean, he had to have pushed it pretty far. He was probably just buying them off of eBay until he could find one that hit the numbers that he wanted, so that he could get on like a message board somewhere or something and say, look how far I pushed this thing.
Mm-hmm. Or if he's doing one of the folding at home competitions.
Yeah, I mean, nerds are really weird about that stuff.
Totally.
They're just looking for hard numbers.
They just need that. They want the accolades.
Yeah, they want everybody else to go, wow, that's so awesome. I can't believe you did that.
Dude.
You broke the record, man. Good job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why is Deb being so quiet?
Hi, Deb.
Oh, I'm here. I was just waiting on the show to start. Like, I'm right on time. Right on time.
I was too.
Not late or nothing. Not late.
I was totally on time.
Now here's something. I just looked at it. I'm looking at my Seller Central. I have a 4-piece bundle that last few days I can't seem to keep it in stock at Amazon. It has 2 ratings, and both of them are 1 star.
But people just keep buying them.
They're buying and I'm like, I need to drop this product because it's got 2 1-star ratings. Nobody likes this product. I need to stop carrying it. And every time I turn around, I sell another 10 units. So what do? Do you keep selling it?
I guess. I mean, don't go deep.
Oh,
Wait until
I'll do 10 at a time.
Yeah, if you do 10 at a time, and they just keep selling every time you put 10 of them in, then eventually, I mean, if you're selling that many, somebody's got to like the product. And you'll start to get...
It's not like they're coming back to the warehouse where I got to call them back from the warehouse as a bad product.
How much do you have in the bundle?
$4 each.
So, yeah, who cares?
And I'm getting $11. I'm getting $11 after fees.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I wouldn't even sweat it. Is it like are the negative reviews like, these are only $1 at Dollar Tree?
No, the reviews are like, it's 100% cotton, really soft, but it shrank to, I lost an inch off the length of it when I washed it in hot water and put it in the dryer.
Okay.
Well, it's cotton. You say it's 100% cotton, and then you wash and dry it in heat. Of course, it's going to shrink.
Mm-hmm.
It's like washing a T-shirt.
Right. Can't do that.
I never washed any of my shirts. They're all original.
Dry cleaners.
What?
T-shirt, send them to the dry cleaners.
You just send everything to the dry cleaners, do you?
Jeez.
Big baller.
Yeah, right. My wife washes it in the whitewash.
Yeah, I just throw all my clothes into the into the washer until it's full. That's basically how I sort.
I do the same exact thing. Like I
could care less.
Process.
Yeah, I could care less. I'm horrible, but yeah, just keep selling it until you start getting some positive reviews.
Yeah, or if it stops selling, then I'm not going to send them in. But
yeah, You know,
I send them in
Joe.
10 at a time, and as soon as I send them in, the pay-per-click takes off, and within 2-3 days, they're gone.
Nice. Yeah, Joe said that he sells a lot of computers on Craigslist, and he just loads Linux on them. I've tried that, and I've never had luck. I've sold plenty of, like, if I had a Windows code or something, especially when XP was still okay, like, I would just do a fresh install, and those would sell if they had Windows on them, but I don't think I've ever sold a single computer that I tried to load Linux on.
I wouldn't buy a computer that had Linux on it. I mean, like, if I was looking for one.
Yeah. I mean, I like Linux. I think it's fine.
I don't have any personal issues against it. I just wouldn't buy one with it.
Yeah. But I don't know. I'll keep now that they're moving to the no codes thing on Windows. Like you won't be able to keep reinstalling Windows. That's kind of a pain. I got a buddy. I sold him a laptop, and I gave it to him super cheap. I mean, he stole the thing, but I got a good deal on it too. And the hard drive went out on it like 3 months after he bought it, and since it didn't have the box or anything, he didn't have the serial number or whatever. When he called HP, they wouldn't give him a Windows install code because it was running Windows 8, and they were like, "Oh no, you have to have the original documentation or whatever to for us to do this." I don't know. I didn't know what to tell him. I was just like, "Hey man, I'm sorry. I mean, get Linux." I don't know, but I mean, it was a good computer, but that was after I fixed like 2 different viruses that he downloaded on it though. Not real computer savvy, but
I'm not a big
supposed
computer guy.
yeah, I am. I was very big into like overclocking and building my own stuff, and that's one of the things that I used eBay for the longest time is just sourcing parts for computers, trying to build the perfect computer. And then I got out of it. It was just kind of a waste of money. Once I realized that I was just chasing numbers, was just too much time in it.
I think everybody is, and everything is always chasing numbers.
Yep.
No
Now
matter
I'm
what
chasing
you
different
do,
numbers.
whether you're an athlete or you flip burgers or whatever you're chasing numbers.
I don't think anybody that's flipping burgers is chasing
They're
anything.
trying to get a check.
I guess.
They are chasing Friday, which has numbers.
There you go.
On a
Friday?
check.
What's Friday?
Friday.
Yeah, but I'm freaking tired today. I got home late last night.
I'm so tired of chasing numbers. I want to just say, okay, I can't find. I keep trying to find what is enough.
I already know what's enough for me.
Me too.
Wait, enough what?
Money.
Money.
Oh, you know what I want to make.
No, I don't.
Oh,
6 figures.
Yep. 6-figure profit.
Do you think you'll be happy if you do that?
Oh, it's not about. I'm happy right now, dude. I am happy as a pig in shit. That is just my goal, because I want to be able to prove that I can match something else. So
I don't have a number in mind. I have a workload in mind, like an amount of work that I want to have to do so that I have time for everything that I want to do. Like my goal isn't to make a certain amount of money. It's to get everything in place so that I'm making enough money to take care of everything so that I can spend as much time as I want with my kid, and so that I can build my YouTube channel, and so I can train jiu-jitsu as much as I want, you know, and get to the point where I can start coaching and like find a gym where I'm actually like part of the.
you
I'll
should have
never
your own
make any
gym.
money doing that. What's that?
You should have your own gym.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if I open my own gym, I would need a lot more money to open. I need to be making a lot more money to open my own gym than if I just found a place to be on the staff where I like taught a kids class or top privates or whatever. I mean,
Mhm.
it was in that case. There's no overhead. I'm just
That's
not
true.
making, but I'm not making much doing it. But so what? I'm doing something that I love to do, and it kind of forces me to do it every day, which I do anyway.
Okay, what if you love the work?
Then I would work every day. I mean, I like to work, but I don't know. Stuff just gets monotonous. I don't really. I'll sit there working on eBay listings, and I start literally dozing off. I'm so bored.
I doubt.
After about 20 or 30 listings, I'm just like,
Shoot me.
yeah, please,
I mean, I
please.
absolutely love what I do.
Yeah, I mean, if you love it, then do it. I
And
love it
everybody says,
because,
"Oh, if I get to $1,500 a day, I would retire." And okay, I'm pretty close to 1,500 a day, and I'm not looking to do anything else but go out and find my next fix at the store and put it on Amazon. And it's really not about the money.
if I get to the point where I'm working like 10 or 15 hours a week and I'm making $500 a day, that's it. I'm good there. That'll be enough to easily pay a mortgage. That'll be enough to cover all my bills, put some money away, and have plenty of time to do what I want to do instead of doing all this just monotonous stuff. I mean, I don't want to live to work. I see what it does to people, and I guess if I found a job that I really, really like doing, then that would be one thing. But
Like, John loves what he does. Like, he would not
Yeah.
trade what he does for anything. He loves it. He gets to tell people, dude, you completely did that wrong. Go do it again. He loves what he does. But John is also that guy that can be a complete asshole to your face, and you will love him for it. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, you know what I'm talking about, right? You know that guy. That, like, they could be just a complete ass, and kind of like Adam, only people really do love him. Anyway, he is doing what he wants to do. He loves what he does. I dig what I like. I like this. I enjoy this. But for me, it's more about when I was a kid, as far back as I can remember, Harvard Law. That's all I wanted. That was it. There was nothing else that I wanted to do. And I chose to go a different path. And so I have like this little thing in the back of my head, that I want to prove to myself that I can, like, I can still be, like, not big. I don't care about that. Just, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I thought I could, but, like, I have a goal in my mind for me that will match, well, it's actually going to match two things. And that's what I want to hit. And I don't care if I sustain it. There's no need for me to sustain it. I just want to hit it and know that I can hit it.
yeah,
Yeah,
I don't have a dollar figure in mind.
There's
Don't
reasons
really
for
care.
it to be a dollar figure, but
Yeah, but it is what it is. I mean, I don't know. It'd be nice if I could find a way to make $1 million without having to.
If I had $1 million.
If somebody told me, okay, if you do this for a year, at the end of the year, you're gonna have $1 million, but you gotta work your ass off, and it's 10 hours a day, every day, then I would probably do it for that year, and then from there, I mean, I know how to make 100,000. With just minimal work. The goal, though, is to get to like 200, but we'll see where it goes. I think private label and just building brands on Amazon, as long as they don't screw things up and change the way that they allow things to work now, to make things harder or make things easier for bigger companies to do it, and I don't know. Do you guys see it on the horizon? Like, do you think people have got it kind of dialed in to the point where they're starting to learn really how to game the system, where Amazon is going to start feeling like they need to change things?
with private label.
Yeah,
Yes.
or with anything, any kind of new listing.
I see problems with private labeling.
What kind of problems?
You got people with deep pockets that can private label an item, direct ship it to Amazon, and their long-term storage fees aren't that bad, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, they're a lot to us as little guys, but somebody with deep pockets, their storage fees are cheap. And Amazon's getting overwhelmed with 1,500 items that aren't selling.
Mm-hmm. I can see them putting into play a certain amount of your stock has to sell within a certain amount of time.
Well,
Yeah.
hence why they brought in the
on
2 year.
items.
They already do that. I had an item.
I mean, I see it shrinking down, like them saying, okay, within 30 days, 90 days max.
I don't think
I
it
see
does
them.
that bad.
Oh, I totally do. I see them instituting that for the, especially people with a huge amount of product, especially individual, like one product, with
1,000 items.
Yeah, at least. I completely
300
see
have to
them
sell in 30
instituting
days.
it. Yeah, I can see them instituting that.
Yeah.
I see that 2 years shrinking.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to take a few years.
Yeah, I just had it happen to me. Last shipment that I tried to, I had an item that they wouldn't let me ship it in because they said there was an error. There were too many items in inventory. And so I sent them a message like, what's going on with this? And they're like, oh, one seller has 400 of this item in their inventory and it doesn't sell fast enough, so we can't let you send it in. I'm like, but it's only one. But then again, if I got to wait for 400 of them to sell, I don't really want to deal with it. But I mean,
I don't like the message that sends.
It happens.
Yeah, that leads to a monopoly type situation where nobody else can send anything in.
Well, that's just another way.
I can send in 500 or 1,000 to this one. Awesome. No one else can.
Yeah, no one else can send any in.
And that's just going to make prices rise. No, that's not what Amazon wants.
No, isn't that what everybody's trying to do when they try to make their listing stand out or do little things to make it so other sellers can't get on the listing or all those things? That's
the only
thing
I don't want people on my listing
technique.
on are bundles. Other than that, I don't care. I couldn't care less.
I don't care.
The only reason I'm proprietary about bundles is because of the work I put into putting them together and making the listing.
Yeah. I don't even care if people are on my bundles.
Really? There isn't.
Really?
It doesn't take that much longer to do an Amazon listing than it does an eBay listing. No. But the whole point of doing Amazon is you don't have to do the listing.
Like the Amazon listings. I'm not saying I enjoy them by any stretch of the, but they don't bother me as much as eBay listings, I guess. I don't know why.
I think that eBay listings are a lot easier and faster. Like I said, I heard somebody say that the other day. And, I think Amazon is more complicated, and you have to be a lot more careful about what you do.
You can't list any faster than Amazon.
What's that?
You can't list any faster than Amazon.
No, I'm talking about building a listing from scratch.
Yeah, you open up an Excel file, put in the information they ask for, and you're done. Upload it, done.
Well, it takes me a minute to do an eBay listing.
Well, I ain't that good.
eBay listings.
All right, boys and girls, I'm going to run. I'm going to go get my wife. I don't know how much I'll be on next week. I'll do my best, but my wife is my priority until she's recovered.
Yeah, it's all good.
You guys have a great weekend.
You too.
See you later.
All right, bye.
Yeah. Oh, but I don't know.
Oh my gosh, eBay hates me.
What?
I swear.
You swear?
My sales are so bad. I'm gonna start making my tinfoil hat as soon as we get off the show.
Yeah, you guys have to watch Monday night, by the way.
Monday night, spoiler alert, we're going to be having a tinfoil hat contest.
Yeah, it's being announced Monday night, so you don't have to have your hats ready by Monday, but we do.
We have our hats! Oh my gosh, I have been listing like a crazy but I know I'm listing a bunch of crap. That's what I know. I know I'm listing a bunch of crap. If I had this many listings and I was like sourcing all the time, oh my gosh, I would be making so much money. Like crazy amounts of money right now because I've gotten really good at listing. I've been doing like
Yeah.
10 a day.
Wow.
But I'm listing all my old crap, and it's just crap. Like, it's crap. Like, I need to get rid of it, but I need my money back from it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I can't just get rid of it, but I really need to. And, my sales suck. And I want some money, damn it.
Can you mix in better stuff with it so
I
at least
don't
doesn't
have
hurt as
any
much?
better stuff. I'd have to go shopping.
Oh,
These
that
are all my
sucks.
leftovers. This is all the stuff I didn't feel like listing when I bought it a year ago. Like, I shouldn't have bought it. It's that stuff.
Right.
But I'm just trying to get my money back out of it. Like, I'm trying to get my investment back because I need to build capital to go. I don't want to go into debt to buy inventory.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks having to spend like that all that money you're making, huh?
I'm just like,
That sucks.
Uh-oh. I just noticed I got a feedback that dropped my star rating. What the heck?
Uh-oh.
Oh, this is an FBA item. They sent the wrong freaking game.
Nice. Remember they did that to me? Well, somehow they opened my 5-pack and only sent the chick one thing. She paid $10 for a $1 item. Like eyeliner. $10 for an eyeliner.
What?
Yeah, and she was supposed to get like 5 of them. Uh-huh.
What do we have here?
She
So
was
I'm looking at
pissed.
this.
I mean, I'm excited because I know now, like, when I go shopping, I mean, I know that I'll have the stuff listed right away. Like, the entire goal is to go out, like, 3 times a week, you know? And then, like, one day, like, go out, go hit up 3 or 4 stores, come back, and then by, like, the next day, it'll all be listed. Like, I've gotten really good at that. If I would have done that, 2 years ago, I'd be making, like, 6 figures right now. Like, I would be, like, making crazy eBay money, but...
Anybody heard from Wade yet? Or is he still...
No.
No, he wouldn't be out yet. Never mind.
What happened to him? Did he have surgery or something?
He has having to have a tooth cut out today. Pretty sure that's
Yeah, I
what it
figured
was.
it had to be something
Mm-hmm.
with that. I haven't heard from him.
I got behind on the chat. I was trying to see where I stopped. I just went for tea and some food, and y'all just went cray-cray in the chat. Okay. Oh, okay. I've read that.
Yeah. Let's see. Why? Oh, Brandy's putting together a Lego Star Wars ship. See,
I have
that's
a
why.
Lego Star Wars thing, too, that I was looking at yesterday. And, okay, because you know how I'm doing the list it or forget it thing, and I'm like, okay, if I don't feel like listing it then I need to get rid of it. And so yesterday I was looking at the little Lego Star Wars thing, and I'm like, am I seriously going to sit here and, like, count all these things? And then I was like, well, maybe I'll just list it as, like, not sure if it has all the pieces.
That's what I would do. If
Like-
you think it's complete and it looks complete, just sell it as incomplete. Tell them I'm not sure if anything's missing, but it appears to be, or whatever.
Yeah, I've gotten super good at that lately, where I had a cappuccino maker, and I tested it, but I wasn't really sure how it worked. No, it was an espresso maker. It was a real expensive one, but I wasn't really sure, like, how it worked. And I tested it, and, I mean, it heated up, and some stuff came out, but I'm not really sure if it was, like, fully functional. And I was like, forget it. I'm not going to continue to put time into this. I was like, 4 parts. There it is, the whole machine. You know, I think it works, but I'm not sure. Here, it's sold for parts.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that's what I do with Legos.
Next thing.
Like for me, if I get a Lego set and I'm not sure if all the parts are there, I'm not gonna sit there and count and make sure every piece is there. I don't care if it's even if it's like a $200 or $300 set, maybe then, you know. But I mean, most of the time you don't find stuff like that. You know, it's like I can get $30 for the set if it's complete and used, or I can like sell the minifigs for $5 or $10 a piece, and then
Mm-hmm.
pull out a couple of parts that are like interesting and sell those for like $5 or $10, $20 a piece, and then I can throw the rest into my
Let
bulk
me
lot where I get
see.
$10 a pound.
Yeah, let me see if I don't think any of these minifigs sell well. The
If they're
ones that
Star Wars, they should.
Star Wars
it's the
minifigs.
Jar Jar Binks one.
Ugh.
Oh, that should
Unless
definitely
unless
sell.
they want it so they can set him on fire.
There are YouTube videos melting them.
Yeah, somebody needs it for his YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm. That was the just most annoying character they ever did create.
Why doesn't anybody like Jar Jar?
I was dating a
Stupidly
guy.
annoying.
I was dating a guy that was a Star Wars like freakazoid at the time, right? When the movie started coming out, when they started doing it was funny because we were walking. I had never seen Star Wars, and so we were walking through a comic book store, and he was like, "Oh yeah, that's from when he was pointing at a poster." So I don't know what he's pointing at. He's like, "Yeah, that's from when Darth Vader died," and I was like, "Darth Vader died?" And then the comic book guy just looked at me like, "Where in the hell are you from, and what are you doing in my store?"
Get out. Get out now.
So the guy I was dating made me like watch the whole like trilogy at the time, like the whole three movie thing. So and then the movie started coming out, and then yeah, that got ruined.
Darth Vader died? When did that
Darth Vader
happen?
died? Man, I swear, the look on that guy's face, and then he looked at my boyfriend and was like, "Where did you get this chick?" You know,
Right? Throw her back. She is not a keeper.
I swear.
That is hilarious.
Oops. I'm breaking shit.
Yeah. I don't think that I would judge a woman's relationship material by her knowledge of Star Wars, but that's just me personally. I'm not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Whatever.
I don't know. You might get Danica.
That's right.
Yeah, that
How
was.
lucky would you be?
I don't know.
We haven't really decided yet.
Yeah, that
Right.
seems pretty high maintenance to me, but.
Yeah, John's not too sure either. He's still on the fence.
He's gonna test it out for 20 years and see.
Right.
Yeah.
See how it goes.
We're at 17 or 18, I don't remember.
Yeah.
15.
He's still got a couple years where he could probably trade you in for a younger model if he needs to.
I know, right?
Couple good years left.
I told him, I said, you got to put money into things to keep for the upkeep.
There's maintenance involved.
Maintenance. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Polish it, and
stuck in a
you
loop.
gotta.
I'm stuck in that loop where I click on tabs and open programs and don't do anything. I've been looping for like 10 minutes. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's open the photo editor and stop clicking on tabs. There we go.
Yeah. So I think Jeff Davidson has a service where he builds Lego sets for people.
Oh, dude, I would totally do that.
What's that?
That's really?
I said I would
interesting.
totally do that. I told Brandy she could borrow my guys. They'd have it put together in like an hour max.
That would make me worried that somebody would be like sending me a set and then they're like, oh, and you're like, oh, there's a piece missing. They're like, no, you lost it. You lost the piece. It was there.
Yeah.
Now you owe me for my Lego set.
I'm just joking about Jeff, by the way. I'm not speaking for him. Now he's gonna wonder, why am I getting like 15 messages from people like out of the blue to put together Legos for him? What is going on?
That's funny.
Everybody's bugging me. Yeah, my kid would lose all the pieces too. She doesn't get to touch Legos anymore. I used to buy her Legos. Just like I would buy, like whenever I'd have some bulk Legos, I'd just let her have some, just to play with. And she got a pretty good collection, but she kept leaving them out. And finally, Mom was like, I'm throwing them away. I was like, no, you're not. I'm selling them on eBay. And I did.
Yeah, my daughter, she only did one Lego. I bought her the Elsa Frozen Castle when it released. Like, I ordered it when it pre-released because I bought them to sell them. And then I saw that the price had come down, and then so I was going to cancel my order, but they shipped them like a week early, like before they were supposed to. So I ended up with 2 castles. And I gave her one, and she did a great job. Like, she put it together and everything, and it's been sitting like up on her shelf, you know. So she has all the little people and everything all together. But I can imagine, like, you know, just like random play with a thing. Like, she had an objective, you know. It's like, put this together, put it on shelf, you know.
Legos are a little bit more complicated. They're more of like I look at Lego sets more as like a model thing, you know. I mean, if you're buying them for the set, if you're just buying them to play with Legos, just go and buy some bulk used Legos. I think that's why they sell so well in like just random bulk lots, because people want them for that. But yeah, if you've got a set, keep the set together if you can, I guess. I mean, there's going to be somebody out there that wants to put them together.
I had never played with Legos, like, on a long-term, you know, I had never really played with Legos until she got to a part in the instructions where she couldn't, she had put something wrong, and then once she got that far, then she couldn't really keep assembling it, and so I had to go back through and find out where she had messed up and kind of reassemble it from that point, and I was like, oh, this is fun. You know, I was like, I would have totally done this as a kid because that's like my kind of thing. You know, like putting stuff. I follow directions really well. So like putting stuff together like that, that was awesome. I was like, but I never had Legos when I was a kid. Like we were poor kids, you know. So like I didn't have Lego sets or anything like that. So I was like, man, this would have been awesome. And I was yeah.
I had a ton of Legos when I was a kid, and my mom tossed them because she got sick of stepping on them every time she came into our room. That was sad.
Those hurt.
Sad day. What's that?
I said they hurt when you step on them.
They are very painful.
Dude.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. My mom used to step on. I used to play jacks. My mom would step on my jacks. I was like a jacks champion.
Did you have the metal ones?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, because that's what they were. They were metal before they got all cheap and plastic.
Yowza.
Yep. I haven't found a good batch of Legos in a while.
I still have that 40-pound tote in my shed.
What?
Dude.
How have you not listed that?
Because they're sets, and there's like 8 of them in a single tote. And I don't want to divide them up. So I need to go through and sort Star Wars, SpongeBob, Harry Potter.
My kid would probably take them.
Yes, the new SpongeBob movie's out. So
I need to go through and just sort the figures out, because there's no way, because all the books aren't there. Mm-hmm. There's just no way, like, I would be able to sort them out. Like, I would have to, like, yeah.
You can get the instructions online.
I don't know which sets they are.
Oh.
I would definitely sell them as just a bulk lot. Keep them separated and just make it in the listing like, hey, look, these sets appear to be complete, but they're missing. Some are missing a manual.
They're all in a big ass tub.
Oh, well, then I'd just take out all the minifigs and then sell everything else as bulk.
That's what I was going to do. Yeah. I just haven't gotten around to it. But I need to do that now if I can make money off of it right at this moment, because I need some cash.
Yeah, well,
a little bit of money.
You're sitting here talking about cash, and you've got a 40-pound tote of Legos in your shed that's probably the best cash machine you've got right now. I mean,
totally
seriously,
forgot about it.
I get $10 a pound for Legos. You do the math. And that's after taking the minifigs out. And they sell pretty freaking fast.
You know what? Me and my friend are supposed to be watching Orange is the New Black on Saturday and making margaritas. Maybe I'll just pull out the tub and we'll have margarita, Orange is the New Black, Lego sorting party.
There you go.
That's going to be fine until you're a couple margaritas into it.
Actually, no. I will definitely argue with you on that, Danica. Sorting Legos is probably one of the better uses of my time when I'm drinking.
You can focus. You
I
don't have to
just don't
focus
see that
too
going
hard.
well.
You can't lose any. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You lose a little piece or something? I mean, you're
All
selling
I
them in
have
bulk
to
anyway.
do is sweep my floor,
Yep.
and then the next day, sweep my floor again.
So everybody, Joe and Sadie are in the chat arguing about when they were going to trade their wives in.
Or are we putting an age cap?
Oh,
cap?
see, I like my husband, like, 'cause my husband's got an old lady thing. So, like, I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to get older at some point. Like, I'm going to get old. I'm going to be 55, you know, like, that's cool.
Yeah.
We're
What a
good.
guy. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, Brandy, it came out last night. I watched 2 episodes, and then I had to stop watching the show because I was going to keep watching the show.
Wait, there's a female Ghostbuster movie
I am
coming out?
so upset
Yeah.
about that. That is going to be so stupid.
I thought that they were coming out with a new Ghost, like a real Ghostbusters remake.
No, they made all of the Ghostbusters chicks.
What?
So they're not
Yeah.
coming out with the actual Ghost. I thought they were coming out with both.
I thought I saw a trailer for it.
I thought it was just the chick one.
I thought I did too. I thought I
Maybe I'm getting it confused with Pixels. The first time I saw the Pixels trailer, I thought that was the new Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I can't believe they did that. That is lame.
I don't know.
Girls
Are they
ruin
hot?
everything.
They do.
I guess it depends on how hot they are.
They're not.
Keep trying to play sports and drive cars and do all kinds of guy stuff, and girls just ruin everything.
Yeah, I don't know. I think lingerie football's okay.
Stupid girl.
They were very specific roles that I don't know. I just hate it when they ruin things that were awesome.
I don't mind watching Ronda Rousey rip people's arms off either. That's pretty cool.
I didn't hear what you said.
I said I don't mind watching Ronda Rousey rip people's arms off.
Oh.
That's pretty fun. But
Ghostbusters 2016, the plot is unknown at this time.
yeah.
Writers are Dan Aykroyd.
That makes it even worse.
Yeah.
Is
He's
that
trying
the
to
one
make
with
a
the
comeback
chick?
now.
He's making.
This is gonna be so shitty.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the cast: Melissa McCarthy. I hope she doesn't play the same damn character. She plays like the same person every movie. All right, Chris Hemsworth, Kristen Wiig, Kate McKinnon, Cecily Strong, and Leslie Jones. Why do they always get all the same people?
Somebody said that Thor is going to be the receptionist.
Yeah,
That's
Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. They said he was the receptionist. That would be the only good thing in that movie. That sounds like complete crap.
This is not gonna be good.
I didn't really even like the first couple Ghostbusters.
I did because I was 5.
Well, yeah, I mean, I watched them, but it's like they won't. It wasn't like, oh my god, I need the toys.
Ghostbusters. When did the first one come out? Oh, yeah, I was 5. I was
They're like 1985 or something, right?
1984.
Oh, okay.
I was 4.
What was I, 84?
And I assume we didn't go to the movies, so I assume, yeah. We didn't go to the movies. Maybe we went to the movies. No.
Yeah, 84. I was 5.
Yeah.
Oh, are we going to
you
see
an 80
Jurassic Park?
What's that? No, I'm 79.
Oh, ha.
Yeah. Hey, I get to say that I was born in the 70s. That's cool. I'd rather be
Yeah,
born in the
I'm
70s
in that
than
weird
the 80s.
little middle bracket that doesn't have a name. Because, like, 1980, they don't really count as, like, a Gen Xer.
Yeah.
And they don't count as a Gen Y. You are an in-between weird person
Yeah,
of 1980.
that explains a lot.
No one will claim you.
Nobody wants me in their information. Yes, I will. I do want to see Jurassic World.
Gavin came in, yesterday he came in and he's like, so, tomorrow. And I was like, tomorrow what? And he was like, yeah, Jurassic Park comes out tomorrow. Like, do we need to go to the movies? And he's like, I think we do.
I wouldn't mind watching Jurassic Park.
Or Jurassic World.
Or Jurassic World, yeah. I want to see Jurassic World, and I still need to see Mad Max. I got a buddy that he keeps just talking about it and how awesome it is and blah, blah, blah. I got to go see it. He tried to get me to go on opening night, and I didn't. But I was going to, and then it's like I got home, and I just didn't want to leave. I was like, man, screw this. I'm tired. I'm not going to a movie at 10 o'clock at night. I'll probably fall asleep on it.
I don't like going to late night movies.
Yeah, me either. I'm more of a matinee guy. Like, when I should be working, I'd rather just go and watch a movie every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The last movie that I actually watched in the theater was like Thor, the first Thor, I think. So that's how long it's been for me. I mean, it's like years since I've watched a movie in the theater.
I don't remember what we...
And it is pouring down rain outside right now, so garage sales are off the table.
Yeah, it's nasty here too.
Yeah.
I can't remember what we went to see.
I want to go see Jurassic World just because, I don't know, something about it is kind of nostalgic to me. I think it just reminds me of middle school.
Yeah. My daughter was watching the trailer for Jurassic World, and she's like, Emmett!
Nice.
The voice of the Lego movie. I didn't even realize that guy voiced Emmett until she said that, and I was like, oh my god, oh yeah. And then same thing with Guardians of the Galaxy. She watched that a few times just because it was that dude.
I love him. Star-Lord.
Yeah, Star-Lord.
He is awesome.
He's
hilarious. Like,
yeah.
He's got there's some YouTube videos of him. He's hilarious.
Yeah. Guardians was really, really good, but it just didn't feel like a Marvel movie to me.
Mm-mm.
But I don't know. I guess, are they going to try and tie that into like Avengers and stuff? Do you guys know?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Wait, heard what was a bit crap. Somebody heard something was a bit crap. I don't know what they're talking about.
Jurassic World, probably.
Is that what he's talking? Okay, because the person above was talking about Mad Max and Jurassic World, so I didn't.
I don't know. I just saw the part where he's like riding along with raptors on the motorcycle, and it looked like he was running with them instead of away from them. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be stupid.
What?
Yeah, I guess he's like a raptor whisperer or something, and he gets to fight alongside him or whatever. I don't freaking know.
Interesting.
I
haven't seen Tomorrowland. I want to see Tomorrowland still.
That looks ridiculous. I'm not gonna bother with that.
Really, I thought it looked cool.
Yeah.
There's something else too. There was one other one that
I can't afford to go to the movies because my eBay sales suck.
Well, then you need to sell those Legos.
Oh, you know what? The last thing that we went to see, Chris Pratt is hot, Brandy. The last thing that we went to see was the latest of Avengers movie, I think. I'm pretty sure that's the last thing we went to see. We haven't been in a few weeks.
The latest Avengers movie came out like a year or two ago.
No, it didn't.
Avengers 2?
Maybe it wasn't Avengers. What was the last? I thought it was Avengers. What was the last thing that just came out?
The Marvel movie? I don't think any.
No.
I think Avengers 2 was the last Marvel movie, actually.
No.
Did Iron Man 3 come out after that? I don't know. I don't have the timeline of Marvel movies.
Way off. That
memorized.
movie just came out.
Yeah.
It was 2015 because I know it was not. I don't even know if it was a month ago.
It wasn't that long ago because I was just buying the toys for it in April.
Yeah. I think you're.
It's still in the movie theater.
There's a Marvel movie in the movie theater? I don't know. I don't keep track.
Avengers Age of Ultron?
Yeah, that's what we went to see. Age of Ultron.
Oh, did that already get released?
On April the 13th.
It's been out. We went out and went to see
was...
it the weekend it was released.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was already out. I knew it was coming.
It was actually really good.
Was it?
Yep, lots of action.
Was it the Guardians of the Galaxy weren't tied into it though, right?
I do
Were
not
they
remember.
I thought that they were. I thought that that's why they released that movie is because they were going to tie it into Age of Ultron or something. But I don't know. I'm not.
I don't remember.
I don't follow that crap. I'm not a comic book geek.
The
I'm
cast
a
is
video game nerd,
Iron
not a
Man,
comic book nerd.
Thor, Hulk, Black Widow, and Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Do
But,
what now?
I was naming off the cast.
Terry Hawkins asked if we've seen the who's watched the Daredevil.
I have.
That was
On
awesome.
Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
It was
That was
good.
excellent.
It was good, but then you have to wait like a whole other year for them to come out.
Oh, that's right.
And
They had Thanos. Yeah. There was a little tie-in.
Okay, so Thanos was in Guardians. Okay. So, like, they basically made it so that the next movie is going to involve him or something?
I don't know. Well, they're talking the Galaxy 2, I thought.
Okay.
Weren't they talking about doing a Guardians of the Galaxy 2?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I like
good at
Daredevil.
keeping up with that stuff.
It's,
I like the guy. The guy that they have playing him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
The
thought
May
show was good.
2017, they're
I
doing
keep
Guardians of the
getting mad
Galaxy
because
2.
I'm like, you need weapons. Get some weapons.
But that was his thing,
know.
though.
I
Yeah.
know.
Cool.
Like, it makes me
Yeah, all he has is that little stick.
I'm like, how are you gonna do
But
this without
he
these
kicks
weapons?
ass with that stick.
Yeah.
He's crazy.
Well, he has to. That's Daredevil.
I know, but I don't know. That's just so cool.
Yeah, let's see. My
Mr.
ego's...
Sadie, he said he's still watching King of Queens reruns.
You used to watch that show.
Ah, that's funny.
I need to get some stuff listed on eBay. I got some stuff last weekend listed, and I didn't get any sales from them this week. It's weird. But
I am squeaking by.
I literally only have... I think I have like 30
Making-
listings up right now.
I'm making like $1 an hour.
Dude.
My Amazon sales have been good. I mean, I'm selling a couple $100 a day on Amazon now, which
I'm
isn't bad.
thinking if I just persevere and keep going, it'll all be okay.
Yeah.
You got it.
Once this next shipment for Amazon, once I get that in, I think it's gonna blow up my sales. That should be very, very good.
Dude, my Earl Grey is awesome this morning.
I haven't, since I decided I didn't want to do like Amazon very much, I haven't even wanted to even look at any of the stuff that was in the store. Like, I passed by like the clearance and I was just like, yeah, I guess I could send that in. Nah, and just put it back on the shelf. It's like, and the only thing I bought was those Leap pads because I couldn't not buy them. Like, I mean, how do you not buy them?
Well, this is that conversation that you had with me about how, because I said I felt like I had to add eBay back into my business. Because I came, like, when I started reselling, like, as a business, I started on Amazon. I started straight FBA. And then I felt like I had to add eBay because I was passing up so many things that I knew I could sell on eBay. And you and I had this conversation that, you know, just because I knew I could didn't mean that I had to. So it's just you're me in reverse, you know?
Essentially. I mean, at some point I'll find a balance, you know?
Yeah.
Right now, it's just like all eBay, because I'm trying to get rid of this stuff, you know? I really want it gone, and I'm actually making headway. I have an entire shelving unit that I've done, like the whole thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's the problem. I've got too much eBay stuff that like way too much stuff that has to go on eBay that I just can't sell on Amazon, but it's just too much stuff to not, like, to just give away, you know? I mean, I'm in the same boat as you, Deb. I spent too much on that stuff to just
because that's why I'm standing I'm standing in that room going, I know there's $1,000 in here, and I really kind of need that $1,000 back.
And that's where the awesomeness of giving it to my kids to teach them comes in, because It's
Yeah.
not going to waste.
So I've got one unit that's done. The other one is pretty much done. It's got two pairs of cowboy boots and something else on the top, and then I'm in the process of getting into the boxes that were on the bottom, but all the actual shelves in between, those are empty. So I'm almost through 2 shelving units. I have 2 left.
That's awesome.
One of them won't be that hard because one of them is all appliances. And so, you know, they're really just taking up space. So it's really not a whole shelving unit. It really is only like, you know, 10 appliances.
Are you parting them or?
Well, yeah, I was gonna say for you that's like 50 listings though.
I know. Like, it's probably 500 listings or 10 machines. And then yeah, those are gonna be parted out. Except there's one Keurig. I'm gonna go ahead and test it and see if I can just sell it locally for like $40. And not deal with it. I'm really just trying to get through them, you know. Like, I threw away a whole machine because I was like, I don't feel like cleaning this. I took off one piece. I was like, here, take the water tank. All the rest of that's in the trash.
Yeah.
In a previous life, I would have cleaned the whole thing, you know. I was like, I don't have time for that crap.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I ain't got time for that. And then, so essentially, I really only have 1 shelving unit left. The only problem with that one is full of bankers boxes that I've put little stuff in. So it's got banker boxes full of little stuff, but that little stuff might end up in the donate pile.
Some of that little stuff might be the best stuff to list though, just because it doesn't take up a whole lot
Well, if
of
it's all
space.
contained, you know, you could just pick one thing a day out of, you know, a banker's box, and
Yeah.
you know.
mean, I still like little stuff too, and like.
Well, all I've been listing is little stuff. That's all I have is a bunch of smalls, and all of my sales recently have all been very small. I mean, I'm talking like less than $10.
Yeah, that sucks when you have to like sit there and do all the work for $10 items.
But I need my money back.
Yeah.
You know? So $10.
Not like you have stuff you can do a yard sale, you know.
Yeah, it's not yard sale stuff. It would be the stupidest yard sale ever. People would be so pissed.
Right. Why do you have broken machines everywhere?
Buy them all! Like, yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if you could find like a local repair guy or something, like somebody that people take their small electronics and things to. If you had, you know, stuff like that.
Oh, well, the stuff that I buy is not broken. I mean, I don't part things out. I don't part things out because they're broke.
No, I know, but I'm just saying you could, you know, if you could find some local shade tree guy and just be like, dude, make me an offer on all of these.
$50.
You know, that would be awesome.
And then as long as you at least get your money back for them, then
Right.
I mean, if you're buying right, then that should be no problem.
Yeah.
That would be great. You may have a guy like that in your town, you know? You're in a big enough town.
There's somebody that does everything here.
Right?
Yeah. Yep, so what's the plan for the weekend? Anybody doing anything interesting?
Doing the movies, gotta clean up a bit. It's supposed to rain here all weekend. Like, I think we've got rain through next week. So my gardening is on hold, and I'm thinking Witcher weekend mixed with maybe some 7 Days to Die mixed with house cleaning.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome, right?
I'm almost done with Bloodborne. Haven't really been playing it at all, but I've got one more boss. Actually, 2 more bosses, technically. Like, I gotta kill one thing to get to the boss that I need one achievement on, and then I've got to kill another thing on another character to get to the ending that I need, and then I'll have platted that game, like platinumed it.
I told John, I was like, I think me and Paul need to do, like, video games together, and we'll be YouTube famous and just rich. And John was like, okay. Whatever you guys want to do, babe.
YouTube famous. Yeah, most of the games that I've been playing lately seem to be one single player. But
My kid wants me to start a gaming channel with him. I was
Yeah.
like, I hate all the games you play. You know, that would be like the dullest ever. You know, because you know what I like, and he's like Call of Duty, freaking. Well, not so much Call of Duty, but he likes like Halo, all the Halo games, and he likes like strategy games, like
Yeah.
real-time strategy stuff, and I hate those games.
Yeah, I had a buddy that I would be playing, and I wish, like, I was really good at Call of Duty because I would do this. But he was really good, and he'd sit there and play the game while his girlfriend was on the mic talking, and she'd be sitting there talking crap like it was her playing. You guys are horrible. Oh my God, man, did you see that headshot? I can't believe I just talking smack, and she'd just get so many people mad at her.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
I never understood the appeal of chick gamers. Like, I never understood why it was such a big.
I don't know, but it's appealing. Guys like it.
I never understood that.
I mean, if you think about it, most of the people watching these YouTube channels are like 15-year-old kids and 12-year-old kids.
Oh,
You
right.
know, that's what's coming up. I think in like 10 or 15 years, stuff like YouTube is going to be it. I mean, something might come along that beats YouTube, but most people, like under 30, I think, are going to be just watching the internet. They're going to be watching internet content, and they're not going to be paying attention to like cable TV or a lot of like mass-produced stuff, like
Oh, I see what you're
studio-produced
saying.
stuff.
I got you.
I mean, I'm even at that point.
Sneak in.
He just got in. What's up, Mike? How you doing, man?
Pretty good. How you guys doing?
Excellent.
So I made it just for the beginning of the show, right?
Yeah, I barely made it.
Yeah.
Hey, did you put first in the comments there? I think you still got time.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing this weekend, Michael?
Probably listing all the stuff that I bought the last couple of days.
Have you been shopping?
Yeah, I went. I got a storage unit to move all of my personal stuff into, so that I could have the garage.
Oh, you did. You did get it.
Yeah, and
Nice.
then I put like a bunch of the seasonal things, you know, put all that stuff over there, and then I was like, "There's all the space," so I filled it.
Yeah, that's a good problem to have.
Yeah, so.
We wouldn't want to have any empty space.
I know, right?
Definitely not. Definitely
Just like
not.
driving down the street, that space between you and the car in front of you, that's wasted space. You need to be right up on that car.
Definitely.
Bumper
It
to
is
bumper.
absolutely wasted space.
So
Yeah.
yeah, we went all the way up near Oklahoma City yesterday.
How far is Oklahoma City from Dallas?
I think it's like 2.5 hours, 3 hours, something like that. Oh, maybe more than that. No.
So you
Who was
found lots of
talking
good
about
stuff.
Dallas?
Yeah, we found a whole bunch of good stuff.
I need to start sourcing, just doing more road trips. I mean, I know there are places in Colorado that are so rural, but they've got like big stores and stuff. But that's coming.
Yeah, you got to do it, man. Got to keep on building. So I have all the online stuff coming in too, all the online sourcing. Yeah,
That's crazy.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
boxes coming in, boxes going out. So
Yeah.
lots of fun.
Yeah, I went back to Kmart yesterday to see if there was any clearance that I missed. And I'm pretty sure somebody else had the same idea that I did because all the stuff that I was thinking about possibly buying was gone.
Yeah.
So somebody followed me. Somebody was there. Luckily, I beat them. So if you're, if it was somebody watching the show, sorry. Yeah, but I mean, I made out pretty good there. I just gotta actually sit down and get it all listed today. But I gotta get in the right after the show. I'm gonna go and, well, I don't know. It's freaking pouring down rain. I might wait until it stops, but I gotta go and get my shop key and start organizing everything down there. And once I get internet, then I'll be able to actually start working. But
Rainy days, those are the best days to go sourcing, especially if you're sourcing for eBay stuff, because folks that normally would be out in the non-rainy days won't be out on the rainy days.
that's true. Like, are you talking about garage sales and stuff?
Well, even just thrifting, going
Oh,
to
yeah.
all those places.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
It's always quieter.
Yep. You are right about that. But it's been like that every day around here. I think people are just getting used to the rain. I mean, you got to go out in it. That's either that or you don't go out. And, hey, what's up, dog? Yeah, my
Oh.
buddy's dog is being himself. He was doing so well, so well. I don't know what I'm doing this weekend. Well, obviously I'm going to be messing around in my shop, but I don't know how much I want to bring my kid down there. What do you got?
That's what I was doing on,
Nice.
I don't
Awesome.
know what day it was. Tuesday, I think.
Yeah.
So we went and bought a whole ton of squirt guns and little swimming pool and slip and slides and all kinds of stuff at Five Below.
Yeah.
We just set it all up and started making water balloons and spraying everybody with water out in the backyard. So that was a lot of fun.
We haven't had a day where we could do that. It's literally like I think we had one day where it was like 90 degrees all day, and then every other day for the last 2 or 3 months it seems like sunny half the day, rainy by the mid-afternoon, and then usually it starts to clear up. Like last night was bad. It was raining all night. And it's still raining, and it's real annoying. Really wish that it would stop. But like you said, though, it's good for business for sure.
Yeah.
It's just so blah.
I mean, I'm always I don't mind the rain as far. I'm not gonna not go do something because it's raining. You know, at least business. Like if I gotta go and if I know I gotta go source today, I'm still gonna go. I'm not gonna stay home because it's raining. But I don't know.
So your Amazon sales picked up?
Yeah, they're getting better. And
You send in all of your Tuesday morning stuff?
no.
Huh?
Nope. It's still
You
sitting
didn't?
out there. I know.
Oh.
I should have had it done by now for sure.
Shit, I got mine in there, man. It's freaking killing.
Flying, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's just I don't have the space right now. I mean, it's really not very easy for me to sit there and work on a big FBA shipment. I can't get the driver. I bought this laptop thinking that I'd be able to take and actually do the shipment out of my storage unit or my car. You know, just like not even whenever I load my car up, I could just sit out there with my Dymo and my laptop in the driveway or whatever for a few hours, just knocking the order out, and then whatever fits in the boxes, just ship that out and then start working on the next load. But I can't get the wireless driver or the internet drivers on this stupid thing to work.
You can't do that in Texas. You'd sit out in your driveway and then you'd be dead.
You do what?
Dymo stickers all over.
What?
I said you couldn't do that in Texas. You could sit out there, you'd be dead.
Why?
Because it's freaking hot.
Oh. Yeah, it's not that hot in
heat
Colorado.
stroke. It'd be all over Facebook.
Yeah. It's not that bad here.
Yeah, you're in Colorado.
Yep. I like Colorado.
I like Texas. I just stay inside. Ain't gonna find me sitting in the parking lot or driveway somewhere doing anything.
Yeah.
One time I left my credit card in my car and it melted all the numbers back into the credit card.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, it melted your credit cards.
Yes, it melted the numbers back into the holes.
That's since 6 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, that's today.
Yeah. I haven't even looked at mine yet this morning. I checked
I have no reason to look at mine. Mine's at 0.
the Seller app and the Seller Central website always have different numbers, but
Oh, do they?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see which ones are better, and I'll show you the good ones.
Yeah, the app is always better.
So this week so far.
Jeez. Yeah, I'm at 600 for the week, which
Hang
so
on.
lame.
Let me
but-
bring up my phone so I can participate.
And
Never mind, I didn't make any sales.
and the month so far.
The month so far, what do we got? Yeah, that's
Dude, Dusty Rhodes died?
No way.
what?
Totally did.
Man, you just totally took the steam out of Mike's sales. Man,
Right.
he was like, "Yeah, that's what's up," and then you're like, "Dusty Rhodes died." It's like, "Aw."
Dude.
Now I'm gonna have to hunt down some WWF stuff.
No
I know, right?
doubt.
Dusty Rhodes has been around for a long time, though.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Wait, is that the guy that I saw on yesterday, or is this a new one? No, this is from yesterday. You guys are late.
I don't look at much news.
I don't either, but there's a sidebar on Facebook that tells you all the...
Not on my phone.
Oh, I definitely don't look at my sidebar. I don't even pay
I pretty
attention to the
much only
sidebar on Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, I do. That's how I find all the news that doesn't matter.
Yeah, I just don't care about news. Yeah, like the whole election thing. Does anybody have any idea what the hell is going on with the election this year? Because I'm
Same
not
thing
paying
happens
attention.
every year.
What
Same thing
election?
that happens every year. All the politicians are picking the guy that's gonna win.
Oh, okay.
There is no election this year. It's next year.
Oh, is it? I just keep getting emails, like campaign emails already, and I'm like, whatever. I know All Hobbies is running for office. He's trying
yeah?
to become like a,
Yeah.
what's it? I don't remember what he's going for, but he's got a website and stuff. You can check out his channel and see that. That's
Local
kind
dog
of
catcher.
interesting. Say again?
Running for local dog catcher or something.
No.
I don't remember what the office is.
Yeah.
Wait, Christopher Lee died too?
Who's Christopher? Oh, Christopher Reed?
Lee.
Lee.
Christopher Reed's been dead, hasn't he?
I was like,
that's-
man, you're late.
Like, dude.
Right.
Wow. I didn't know he died too.
I don't even know who that is.
Sir Christopher Lee.
That does not make it any easier to remember who the guy is.
If you keep saying his name over and over again, maybe you'll remember.
Oh
I
yeah.
figured
You
I figured he
know.
would get it. He's like,
You know
He's
who
like-
it is. Christopher Lee. You
hang
know
on, I'll
Christopher
show you a
Lee?
picture. I'll show you a picture, and
Yeah,
you'll see.
I still don't know who that is.
You don't know who he is? He was
No.
in Star Wars.
He's been
Oh.
in everything. He was
okay.
Dracula. He's been. Good
Well,
lord.
all you had to say was Count Dooku.
Yeah, that's what I
Well,
was
there you
thinking.
go. Okay,
I know
yes.
who Count Dooku was.
Yeah,
That's bad.
he. Wow, that sucks.
What? Count Dooku died? Ah.
Yeah, Dooku's dead. Ugh, he was awesome. That guy
Yeah.
was like hardcore crazy.
Wasn't he like in his 90s though? He's like
Yeah,
90s.
he was super old.
Yeah.
He didn't look that old, but I guess that was 15 years ago. So.
Yeah, dude.
Well, then he would have been in his 70s when he was Count Dooku. That's legit.
Dooku that wasn't 15 years ago, was it?
2000. That's when the Star Wars
Damn,
trilogy.
2000 was 15 years ago?
What? Your math is wrong.
Yep.
Your math is stupid.
Yeah, and if you actually look at the bands that are coming out with their greatest hits albums these days, that'll make you feel even older.
I'm good.
It's like,
Danica says, I reject your reality and substitute my own.
That's right. That's why Danica lives in Danica Land. It's a nice place. John has said that, like, since we were kids. He's like, you totally, absolutely live in your own freaking reality. Like, well, yours sucks. Mine is.
That saying came from, what was that guy from Mythbusters guy? The Charmin kid.
The what?
The Charmin kid? You seen Mythbusters, right?
Like, don't squeeze the Charmin?
Yeah, he was.
No, we don't.
When he was little, he was the little Charmin kid.
One of the Mythbusters guys?
Yeah, the younger one. I forget. It's not Jamie. It's the other one.
They annoy me, so I'm not up on my Mythbusters.
Yeah, I don't do Mythbusters.
They're awesome, dude.
Oh, yeah, he said he was 93.
The last episode of theirs that I watched was the DUI episode, and it kind of made me annoyed because the dude sat there and like took a shot or whatever and blew, and while he's doing his little thing, he's sitting there driving perfect, but he's like rocking out, trying to look like he was all crazy and drunk and partying and everything, looking, just being ridiculous, just trying to mess up, and he drove fine, and they're like, oh, well, when he hit the rabbit, he was 0.05 seconds slower than he was when he was sober. So, obviously, it had an impact. Meanwhile, the chick was actually drunk after one shot, and it's like, okay, obviously, some people can drink a shot of whiskey and be fine.
I wish I could get drunk after one shot. That would be awesome.
I know.
That would be
Cheap
so
date.
great. I totally wish I was that chick that was like, oh, I had drank half my margarita and now I suddenly feel a little drunk. Like, whoa! I have to spend like $70 at the bar.
Yep.
I don't anymore. I'm like super cheap date.
Oh,
It's
that's
pretty cool.
so lame.
I just don't drink to get drunk. But
I do.
Jim's all like, well, you're doing it wrong.
It's true. I mean, I'm like, well, why get started if you're not going to end well? So just don't even do it.
Don't start it if
you can't go all the way to the finish. There's no reason to have the first.
Don't half-ass it, Paul.
No, you gotta.
There's no hangovers on being drunk on life.
Right. Right.
Shut up, Mike.
Hey, the truth is the
So
truth.
is that what you said the last party you were at? And they were like, here, you want a drink? You're like, no, I get drunk on life. Thank you.
I was drunk
Life
before I
of
came
the
to the
party.
party. That's what I tell them. I was drunk before I came.
Do you not
to the
drink
party.
it? You don't drink, Michael?
No, I drink every now and then, but
I don't drink much. It just, I don't know.
I like beer too much not to drink all the time.
Like, I have
Well,
a
that's all
case of
it is.
Angry Orchard I've had for months.
Yeah.
That stuff gives me a stomach ache.
Oh, I love it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hello, sweet girl. Hiding behind your mama.
I hadn't had a cup of coffee in like a month since I went in the hospital.
Seriously?
Really? They told you can't drink coffee?
No, I didn't have any in the hospital, so then I just stopped drinking.
Oh.
I was like,
Oh, you broke the chain.
so then they had bought some little breakfast drink things like meal replacement, whatever dealies.
The
And
Ensure
they're all
stuff?
chocolate except for one was a cappuccino. And I didn't even notice, and I was like, I just like drank it real fast, like downed it, and I was like, that tastes like coffee, not chocolate. It was like a mocha or whatever. It was all caffeinated. I was like, what the hell?
He's buzzing
Pretty
around.
wired.
You're like, hi, I'm Mike. I want to see what you do. You happen to have anything I can get in this store? I would like to buy all of the items that you have in the store. It looks amazing. There's so much stuff in here. I could just send it off to Amazon.
Right? He's like Beavis, running around like Beavis. Cornelio! I could so see that one.
Yeah.
Take me for my bubble.
Yeah. So I went sourcing right after it. It worked out perfect.
No doubt.
The stores are beautiful.
Yeah. I don't know. I've heard Adderall has some pretty nice effects like that. I've been thinking about giving that a shot. I figure that'll
Oh, dude, people used to sell their stuff.
We'll schedule it 20
get you dialed in.
Oh, you're gonna
Yep.
Sit there all day working on a shipment.
Focus.
Yep. Laser focus. Did you guys watch Silicon Valley?
I don't think so.
Oh my god, that's like the
Movie?
greatest show I've seen. No, it's on HBO. It's like the greatest show that I've seen in a long time. It's just hilarious. But
I don't think I've ever heard
It's
of
on
it.
HBO, huh?
yeah, you got to look it up. Silicon Valley. It's about this tech startup company, like this dude that invents a program, and then it just basically goes from there. But they're a bunch of nerds, kind of like Big Bang Theory, only way better. Like Big Bang Theory is just a stupid sitcom. This is more like almost like a
Nice.
drama. There you go. Look up Silicon Valley.
Huh.
I
But-
just got this HBO Go thing, so we're trying to get rid of cable altogether.
Hey, can I have your password?
If you could PM me that'd be great.
Yeah, if you can just send it over, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I'll trade you your credit card number with the PIN name.
You
and
trade me
everything.
HBO Go, and I'll trade you Netflix.
Hey, I'll give you my credit card number. You can have all that. Just don't expect to be able to use it for anything.
Take his maxed out card. There's $5 left.
Oh my, never mind.
What?
Nothing.
How you spell silicone?
Is it silicone or silicon? Like
Silicon.
Silicon Valley.
Silicon Valley.
Well, I thought it was a play on words, like fake
No.
boobs.
Oh no,
Now that sounds like a show I would watch.
there's plenty of that though.
Californication.
Well, they call
Even-
Austin the Silicon Hills, but
Oh, it's already in
Silicon
the-
Hills would sound better.
So it's
What
already
do
in
you
the
watch it
description.
on, Paul?
I didn't. I was in Illinois,
Oh, okay.
and my cousin who I was staying with had HBO, so I just watched it at his place. But we just sat there one day and watched the entire first season,
I love when
Like-
they do that.
and just binge watched the whole thing.
That's how I like to watch shows.
So do I. I hate
Like,
watching.
I'm watching
like,
Jericho. I never watched Jericho when it was out.
Yeah.
That's a good freaking show. I don't understand
Season
why
one
there's
was
only 2
great.
seasons. Season
Yeah.
2 seems rushed all to hell. and
That's
back.
the problem. Season 2 just seemed rushed, and then they had to wrap it up, and they did. It was horrible. The
Like
ending
I'm
sucked.
wondering like were the rumors swirling when season 2 started that they were getting canceled and that's why they rushed it so much.
Yeah, they rushed it big time. Season 1 was awesome. Season 2, like the first half was okay, but by the end of it, you're just like, what?
Oh,
What are
that
you
stinks.
talking about?
It's kind of
This
like
is
Revolution.
ridiculous.
Like it's totally that has to be where they got the idea for Revolution.
Yeah, Jericho came first.
Yeah, it has to be. I mean, because it's so closely. I hate that they canceled that. I liked Revolution.
Yeah.
They recorded that down where my mom lives. They recorded a lot of that in Wilmington.
Yeah. Oh, Brandy, you've got to watch. If you have any kind of if you have a nerd bone in your body, Silicon Valley, you got to watch it. It's hilarious.
Well, that's what I'll be watching while I list items this weekend, I think.
Yeah.
I was watching Orange is the New Black when I was taking pictures last night. And
I
then I
can't
don't know when
decide on that.
I love that show. And then I forgot about it because it takes so long to go through it. I need to go back and watch season 2 because I've got everything that happened.
I haven't actually watched a show on Netflix literally in like 2 months at least.
We stopped watching it after we watched all the Daredevil, and then there was nothing else to watch. And
That was
then,
the last thing I watched was Daredevil.
And then my friend sent me a message saying that they released Orange is the New Black early, and my daughter sent me a message going, "What's wrong with the Netflix? I can't log in." And I'm like, "Are you watching Orange is the New Black?" She's like, "Yes." Something was wrong with PlayStation last night, and then it was that's the first thing I've watched since Daredevil.
Actually, I was watching the series on PSN. They released their own their own show called Powers.
Nice.
So if you've got PSN, you can watch it. But that was actually legit. But they were doing one episode a week, releasing it slowly. It's like,
Right.
why the hell don't you guys? Why are you doing this? Why didn't you just put the whole season up so that we could watch it?
No doubt. I hate it when they drag stuff out. You know that they've got it.
Yeah.
It's like, stop dragging it
Guys,
out.
this is not. You don't have to do it like the networks anymore. This isn't.
Right?
I mean, it's not like there's commercials or anything. You're paying $60 a year for this service, and there are no commercials during the show. You have to be a PSN subscriber to watch it. Why are you doing one episode a week? It doesn't.
Well, they probably don't have enough content to spread out. If they just have that one show, how many shows do they have? Do they
Yeah.
need to spread things out like that?
Probably.
I mean, that's probably. Do you remember what was the werewolfy thing on Netflix? Hemlock Grove or something?
Yeah, Hemlock Grove.
And aren't they there's supposed to be another season of that coming out? That I'm waiting on.
Yeah,
I
Hemlock
actually
Grove was
really liked that.
Yeah.
I thought that was really good.
I haven't really. Everything that Netflix comes out with has been good.
It really has. Like, they have surprised. I don't like this new Frankie and Grace thing just because I don't like Jane Fonda.
Yeah, well, there are a few
You know?
shows that I haven't watched at all that they didn't really promote that much that are Netflix exclusives.
Yeah, like,
but
I
the
won't
ones that
watch
they're
that
pushing, the ones that it's like you got to watch this, have all been good.
Amazon's got some of their own shows. They're not. I don't know. Like, I like Netflix. I like theirs better. One
of the
you
guys
have Prime
that
now, right?
Yeah, I have Prime.
I gotta send you. I'll have to send you a PM about a show that John started watching because he can't watch Netflix at work, but he can watch Amazon Prime. So, like, during lunch, he watches a show, and he started watching this one. It is awesome, but it totally don't let your kid be anywhere near because it's a Cinemax show. It's killer. It's like Strike something. It's like MI-20 and like the military version of MI5. Mm-hmm. It's like them, and then they've got this one American. He was Delta Force, and it's really good.
I'll have to check it out. The only thing that I don't like about Prime or Amazon Video is you can't download it on Android. So I haven't been able to use it on my Chromecast. It's really annoying.
Oh,
but I got it on my PS4 and I've got it on my Xbox and all that, so I can watch it upstairs.
Oh yeah, because they went. We were talking about that last night. Actually, they're like Amazon is super anti-Chrome. Like because they're like for even better quality use Silverlight, and it's like they have listed all these browsers except for Chrome.
Silverlight is ending, right? Like, I keep getting, every time I go to a page, like when I go to PayPal and I go somewhere else, there's 3 websites that I go to. It keeps bringing me up an alert saying that the Silverlight version is soon to be not compatible or whatever. Let me see. Let me go to PayPal.
Have you just not updated?
No. It says that, like, I'm updated, fine.
PayPal sent me an alert about the Steam summer sale.
I'm trying to go to PayPal right now so it'll tell me.
I was like, what? Killer stuff on the Steam summer sale.
It says this site, which is PayPal.com, this site uses a plugin, Silverlight, that will soon be unsupported.
Oh, are you on Chrome?
Yeah.
Yeah. Google's, they're not. I don't know why. I don't know if they've deemed it a security risk or what.
It's got to be something where Google and Amazon are just
Chrome
competing.
Browsing safer and faster and more stable. We're ending support for the NPAPI plugins, which is the Silverlight.
Yeah.
If you must use this plugin, there's a temporary workaround.
We don't use it.
Until Chrome releases version 45 later in 2015. So there's a workaround until they get the new one. So that's good.
Yeah.
Whatevs.
I never did get my laptop to be able to print the Amazon labels. I got my computer to do it. I did all the workarounds and stuff, like added the security features that you were supposed to add and all that other stuff, but I never could duplicate that on my laptop, so my laptop won't print labels.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
In Chrome. And I like Chrome. I don't like switching browsers.
I have to use Firefox for list label ship, but I really like list label ship. So I'm okay with it.
I was on Firefox for a really long time. And that was the browser I used, and then I switched over to Chrome. I guess it was last year sometime, and I hate switching back. Like, I hate having to switch. It's like, that would be like getting, if you got in your car one day and you had a whole new dashboard. I
only use it for for like list label ship. That's like the only thing that I do on Firefox is list label ship.
Well, Joe just announced. That's like the best news I've heard all day.
Wait, what?
Java is going away.
What?
Oh my God.
Thank God. I
Really?
hate Java.
Java
Java
I
is so
hate Java
such a
too, and I'm like, what
buggy
is their
piece
deal?
of crap.
I'm like, what is their deal that they have to change it every 3 hours?
And why does it have to be? Why does everybody have to use it when it's such a piece of crap?
Well,
I
you
mean,
know the
it's so
thing is
freaking buggy.
eBay had issues with Java for years, right?
They
People
still
would have
do.
issues with Java. No, it doesn't even use it anymore. They've bypassed the whole shit, and now you can just print your PDFs. It doesn't even do that whole Java loading crap.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that the forms for filling out listings were still in Java.
Oh, I don't know. I just
Because
know
that's
the
why, like, you got to sit there and click on something 3 times, and then it says
Oh
that
yeah,
you
no,
clicked
that's
on
still
it,
an
and
issue.
go back and
No,
look.
that's still an issue. But they've taken it out of the label printing section.
Oh,
You
okay.
remember when you used to go print your shipping label and it would load Java?
Yeah.
It doesn't do that anymore.
Yeah, the labels are fine. It's just when you're creating listings, it's like you try and click something, and it keeps changing back
And
to what it was
takes back,
before,
yeah.
over and over. And then when you think you've got it, you'll, like, click submit, and then either you'll get an error, or it'll go ahead and just use the old setting
Well,
anyway.
on that, when I'm having that issue, as soon as I see that, I just go down and press submit. And then it fixes it. And you can go, you might as well just do it in the beginning, and then it goes back up, and, and it tells you, oh, you didn't enter this and you didn't enter that. You just go back up, and it'll let you do it. It doesn't have an issue after that.
Yeah.
Turbo lister. Fixes all of them.
Right.
Yeah. I'm not a Turbo Lister fan. I tried it for a while, but
No.
not going
I'm not
back.
either.
But
Activa.
there you go. Activa.
That just makes me think of that
Pay for
poop
Activa.
yogurt.
Yeah.
Like Activa makes me think of that.
Regular.
Right? That's all I can think of every time I hear people talking about Activa. It's like
Jamie
that.
Lee Curtis
What
is
is that?
gonna come.
Now I can't even think of what that. You know what? The poop yogurt. Like the regular yogurt.
Activia.
Activia. Is that it? Activia. Well, that's what it is. It's the
That's
poop
the way they
yogurt.
need to market it. They just need to come out, and Jamie Lee Curtis needs to go, this
Right.
is the poop yogurt.
People would buy it. They would totally understand it.
They would
Oh,
dig it.
this yogurt will make you poop. Boom. Marketing done. Drop the mic. Walk off.
See, they should just put on the front just a plain white shirt, black that says "Got poop."
There you go.
Well, do you
Speaking of
remember
dropping-
like when the generic items were just like white with that checkering thing, and it just said like
Beer.
beer,
Yeah.
cereal.
Hell yeah.
It would just say
The-
poop yogurt.
That's 2 words. It doesn't work if it's 2 words.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you don't want it just to say poop.
No. But you could just have it say yogurt, and it would be fine.
It could be poogurt. You can make it poogurt. Poogurt.
I'm gonna go
You
ahead
can
and
send
say
it
that
with
that's
your-
probably not the best idea for a strategy.
You could,
No,
you could have the word yogurt in the shape of poop.
Oh!
Put on
A
that.
pile of yogurt.
You would
There you
have to bundle it with your repoo paper, Danica.
Repoo!
All
I'm
right,
telling
guys.
you guys, man, that is like private label. Boom! Repoo.
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 It would
With
be like
that-
a Reseller commercial. It'd be like,
Yeah, we are done. We're done. Stop talking, everybody. We're wrapping this up right now.
Oh, God, it's
went way
10:21.
over time. It's time to go. We gotta
fine.
go join the Reseller Wake Up Facebook group. Like me on Facebook, Resale Ronin. Follow me on Twitter at Resale Ronin. I do Periscope every once in a while when I can find some Wi-Fi in a thrift store or whatever. So look out for those. And when you're watching somebody on Periscope, you got to sit there and tap the screen and it'll give them hearts. I don't know if it does. I don't know what it does, but
I
it
tried to
looks
look
cool.
at your Periscope and you weren't even live. You lied.
I can't remember my password for Twitter.
Arr.
I was live. But anyway, thanks guys.
Lord.
Like, comment, subscribe, and Bitcoin.
Repoo.